Hello, everybody, and welcome to Young Living Orientation. Today, we're going to talk about the Young Living opportunity and what it looks like to earn an income with Young Living and whether or not this is the right decision for you. You know, one of the cool things about Young Living is that it's not for everybody, and we totally respect that. And we want you to know that you are empowered to make your own decision. But we also know that we're responsible for letting you know the information. And so our goal is to give you information to show you the different ways to earn an income, what it looks like, how much commitment is required, and then you can decide whether or not it is right for you. So there's a couple of housekeeping rules. When we're getting started with Young Living, the first thing you need to do is make sure you have purchased your starter kit. So you probably already did this, and that was a 100 PV order. The second thing you're going to want to do is to get started and enrolled in your essential rewards. Hopefully your sponsor has already talked to you about that. This is our auto ship program. This just simply means this is your wellness box that's going to come to your door on a monthly basis. So you're paying for product that you're going to use in your home. And one of the reasons that we ask for people to do this is because we want our people to be a product of the product. We don't want you to just be selling something just to make money. We want you to actually have the product so that you can have your own stories to share. So having an order set at 100 PV, that is going to guarantee that you're going to get all of the commissions and all of the bonuses. And this is just a really great place to start for you getting started with your business. The first step is, what is your why? When we've looked at the different incomes, what is your why? Why is it that you would like to do this? Maybe it's to help your friends and families get healthy. Maybe it's because you want to save up for a vacation, or maybe just get your orders paid for. When I got started, my husband was working between 50 and 60 hours a week, and it was really important to me to actually get my products paid for because I was a stay-at-home mom of 4 kiddos at that time. And I guess I kind of felt guilty for spending the money that my husband was working so hard for, even though it was helping my house. And so my first why was to get my products paid for, and because I wanted to help my kids. My kids were really struggling with a lot of issues, and so I needed a lot of products. And so that is what my why was. The cool thing is that over time, your why actually shifts. So just take a second, and I want you to write down your why. Why is it that you would like to make an income with Young Living? So what exactly does making an income look like? How do you share? Who do you share with? Well, really, it's as simple as starting out with your first 2 ambassadors. All you have to do is think of your first 2 people. So I want you, just for a second, I want you to think of 2 people that you know. It could be a mother, brother, sister, friend, um, anybody that you know who would love to support you in your new adventure. This person could also be somebody um, who would like to do the business aspect with you. Um, Not necessarily somebody who would like to just buy product, somebody who would also like to earn bonuses, somebody who would also like to share with their friends. So just think for a second of 2 people who might enjoy doing this. It could be somebody who is very social. When I made my list, what I did is I thought of people who I know who are in the fitness industry, people who I know who, my brother is a combat veteran. So how could this help people who are combat veterans or former military? Who do I know that is a homeschool mom? And so think of the people who um, would do really well in this, and you only need 2. So how are you going to get these 2 ambassadors? It's as simple as inviting them to a presentation. You are not asking them to join your team. You're not asking them to start selling things or start a business. You're simply asking them to take a look at the presentation. And that is all you're doing. That gives you a lot of freedom because you don't have to have big parties. You don't have to have big classes. You don't have to know everything there is to know about the products. Just simply invite your friends to take a look. Okay, so when you do invite your friends to take a look, what are the bonuses that we're talking about? What is it exactly that we're going to get paid? Well, Young Living offers 2 fast start bonuses. And these 2 bonuses include number 1, your starter kit bonus. And this is $25 for every time you sell a starter kit, a premium starter kit. So when your friend, Sue, she buys a premium starter kit, you're automatically going to get $25. Now, let's say Sue purchased a starter kit for $100, 100 PV. I'm sorry, 100 PV. You're also going to receive 25% of Sue's or 25% of Sue's PV. And so that means you're going to get $25 for the fast start bonus and $25 for the starter kit bonus. Now, if Sue buys the starter kit, which is 100 PV, and then she adds 200 PV on top of that, so her whole order is 300 PV, then she's going to get $25 for the starter kit, 25% of 300, which is going to be $75. So she will get you will get $100 for that bonus. Does that make sense? Another cool thing is for Sue's first 3 months, so if she signed up in January, for January, February, and March, you're going to receive 25% of all of her PV orders for every single month, okay? So that's what's nice is her first 3 months, you're going to be still getting paid. Okay, so we just talked about those starter kit bonuses. The next section is see the potential. So here's some of our ranks. It does go beyond this. The first ranks that you're going to start paying attention to is executive. Executive is going to be about $300 a month. Silver is about $1,365 a month. Gold is $4,225 a month. Platinum about $10,000 a month. And $27,000 is for diamond. I want you to take your pen and I want you to circle the one that looks the best to you. Which income would you really like to go to? Now, when we are getting together, so here's a really cool thing about our team, is that you are a part of a mentorship. I am a gold leader with Young Living and I've been with them for 7 years. And so my job is to help you reach your goals. So you have full access to me. You can text me, you can call me, we can get on a meeting. I will help you map out a plan to get you to those ranks that you want to achieve. So let's talk about that list again. Remember when we were talking about those 2 people? Well, you have more than 2 people that you know. So the first 5, we're going to call them your Fab 5. These are those people that you know when you talk about the product or when you talk about the business opportunity that they're going to be like, yeah, I want to jump in. I want to go. I want to do this with you. Or sure, I know a few people that I can refer to you. The second group of 5 is going to be, the next circle. So these are the people that maybe you don't know, but you know, like maybe your friends know, so they're friends of friends or your sister's friend, somebody who's into natural stuff and plant-based products. The next 5 is going to be like professionals. Do you know a hairdresser, a physician's office, a massage therapist? And those last 5 are going to be your cold market. When you look at your your friends you haven't talked to in a really long time, the people that maybe you haven't reached out to, these are going to be the people that you start having conversations with. You don't message them right away and say, hey, I'm selling and living, because that's just kind of a turnoff. But you can start watching their posts. You can start seeing what they're posts and commenting on their posts. And so this is going to be your first 20 people that we're just going to start learning how to connect with, and we're going to start working towards that invitation. You don't cold message people and just say, hey, come on. You actually want to make sure that we're just kind of moving forward to that. Your Fab 5, you can absolutely cold message them. For me, my Fab 5, the way I do it is, hey, so-and-so, would you be willing to watch this presentation with me or for me? And they are like, sure. Because that's just, they're just like, sure, they're friends. So that's how I message them, but then as it goes on, we get a little more intricate. So this is what the system looks like. Now this is really important because in the 7 years I've been part of Young Living, we've really struggled with having a system. And having a system is really important when you're getting started and when you're helping your people get started. So this is what it's gonna look like, is number one, invite your list of 20 to 25 to a presentation. Expose your prospects to Young Living using a third-party tool so you can connect them to me via via Messenger. If you know somebody who's having a question or would like to have a presentation, you can message me about that presentation. And I can even set up a private presentation just for you. And then the next one is going to be sort. So this is really an interesting concept because this is something that I haven't done. I was all about just signing up the world, you know, it was signing up as many people as I could. So that is not what we're all about. Our goal is to sort. Who is going to be really good as a customer? That means they're just buying the product and they fall in love with the product. And who is going to come alongside you and be a business builder? This is somebody who wants to come to these classes, invite to these classes, and they're really interested in getting a paycheck. So this is something that we're going to learn how to do as time goes on. And then we have additional exposure. This is continuing to re-expose them with other events, other videos, resources like the Life Steps app, and things like that. The last one is to enroll. This is to ensure proper expectations are set and help them roll as an ambassador or a customer. As soon as you enroll them as an ambassador, you invite them to the business orientation. And that is what this is. And it is going to be, this is what is going to be key to duplication. So this is what's next, is what date and time would you like to have a launch? So there's two ways that we can do this. Either you can write down the dates and times and the links for the classes that are coming up. We're gonna have one, an intro class every Tuesday in March and a business every Sunday in March. You can write down the dates and times with the links right here and then have that for, you know, as you're moving forward. Or what you can do is you can connect with me and connect with your friends, and we can schedule a private launch. And this is just going to be me and you and your members who are going to have our own launch. And sometimes this is nice because if you know your friends are excited about a certain kit or a certain product, we can go into deeper in deeper detail, plus they can ask questions. So a lot of times this is a really, really good way to do it. Is so tell me what dates you would like to have your launch for the upcoming month. Make sure that your members and you have your member ID and your username, password, and PIN in a safe spot. Also, make sure you have joined our Builder Facebook groups, downloaded the Life Steps app, joined our WILE education groups, and our team chats. I know this seems overwhelming and seems like a lot, but I can tell you that with a lot of continuing work, you can really, really make this happen. I'm really excited for you to be on our team. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And I am looking forward to scheduling a Zoom with you and to really, really get moving forward. Have a great night, guys. We will talk to you later.